Hey everyone, have you ever wished you could stay young forever? Or maybe regrow a lost limb like a superhero? Well, deep in the ancient waterways near Mexico City, there's a creature that seems to do both. Meet the Axolotl, Ambystoma mexicanum. With its feathery external gills, little eyes, and often a slightly goofy smile, the axolotl looks like a creature that decided halfway through becoming a salamander to just stop. And in a way it did. This is called Neoteny. It keeps a juvenile, tadpole-like, features its entire life, even when it's ready to reproduce. It's the Peter Pan of the amphibian world. But that's not even its most incredible trick. The axolotl possesses perhaps the most astonishing superpower in the vertebrate kingdom, regeneration. Let's explore this amazing animal together. Originally, axolotls thrived in the high altitude lakes of Xochimilco and Charco, the watery haunt of the ancient Aztec civilization. Today, sadly, their wild home is reduced to just the canals of Xochimilco, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. They are fully aquatic, preferring the still, deep waters. They navigate their world using smell and detecting water movements with a lateral line system like fish. They suck up small prey like worms, insects, and crustaceans. And where the wild ones are usually dark and camouflaged, you might have seen the popular pet varieties. The leucistic pink ones with black eyes, or the ghostly albinos. They typically live for about 10 to 50 years, which is quite long for a salamander, and that longevity itself is another area scientists are keenly interested in. But why do they stay in this forever young state? It's linked to thyroid hormones. They just don't produce enough to trigger metamorphosis, like their close relatives, the tiger salamanders. And this perpetual youth might be deeply connected to their other amazing ability. Regeneration. This is where the axolotl truly blows our minds. If it loses a limb, proof, it grows a new one. Not a stump, not a scar, but a perfect, fully functional replacement. Bones, muscles, nerves, skin, everything in the right place. And it can do that repeatedly throughout its life. And it's not just the limbs. They can regenerate their tails, including the spinal cord inside. They can repair several spinal cord injuries and regain function, something mammals can only dream of. They can regenerate parts of their heart after injury, even parts of their brains. Plus, their skin heals perfectly, without any scarring. It's arguably the most extensive regeneration capacity known in any vertebrate. How on earth do they manage that? The secret lies in a process called epimorphic regeneration, which involves creating a special structure called the blastema. It's like hitting a developmental reset button at the site of injury. First, the wound heals incredibly quickly, covered by migrating skin cells. Importantly, unlike us, they don't form a fibrotic scar. Instead, specialized immune cells, particularly the macrophages, rush in. But they don't just cause inflammation, they actively manage it, preventing scar tissue buildup and creating a pro-regenerative environment. The scar-free healing is absolutely critical. Then, something amazing happens underneath. Mature cells need the injury, connective tissue cells, muscle precursors, neural support cells aka swan cells, they kind of forget what they are. They dedifferentiate, losing their specialized features, stop dividing rapidly and pile up to a form of blastema, a mound of versatile progenitor cells. This blastema is like a tiny construction, crew HQ. Guided by signals from the overlying skin cap and nerves, these cells somehow remember their original position and role. They multiply, organize, and then redifferentiate back into all the necessary cell types. Cartilage, muscle, skin, nerves, perfectly rebuilding the missing part, following the original blueprint. It's like watching embryonic development happen all over again, right there on the stump. It's FGF, WNT, BMP, all reactivated in just the right place at the right time. If the axolotl can do this, why can't we regenerate a lost arm or repair spinal cord damage? The comparison is fascinating and reveals key barriers in mammals. The biggest hurdle seems to be scarring. When we suffer a major injury, our body prioritizes closing the wound quickly, often forming thick, fibrous scar tissue. This scar physically blocks regeneration. Axolotls avoid this completely, and a huge part of that difference lies in the immune response. Our immune system often reacts to injury with prolonged inflammation that actually promotes scarring. The axolotl's immune system, especially those crucial macrophages, actively suppresses scarring and promotes regeneration. It's a fundamentally different approach to healing. Plus, our metrocells have a very limited ability to dedifferentiate and become versatile building blocks again, like axolotl cells can. Understanding these differences, how axolotls prevent scars, modulate their immune system, and reactivate developmental programs is incredibly valuable for regenerative medicine. Scientists hope that by learning the axolotl secrets, we might one day find ways to unlock similar potential in humans. But here's the heartbreaking paradox. While the axolotl, based in superstar labs around the world, studied for amazing biology and potential to help humanity, its wild counterpart is fighting for survival. Ambystoma, mexicanum, is critically endangered. Its only natural home, the canals of Xochimilco, is under severe threat. Pollution from Mexico City, agricultural runoff, and the introduction of invasive fish like carp and tilapia, which eat axolotl eggs and compete for food, have decimated the wild population. Numbers have plummeted by over 99% in recent decades. Finding one in the wild is now incredibly rare. There are dedicated efforts underway, cleaning the water, restoring habitats, working with local farmers on sustainable practices and maintaining captive assurance colonies. But saving the wild axolotl means saving its entire unique ecosystem. It's a stark reminder that even the most resilient creatures are vulnerable when their environment collapses. The animal that holds secrets to regeneration is itself in desperate need of healing in its native home. The axolotl, a creature of myth, a scientific marvel, a conservative icon that embodies the wonder of Neoteny, eternal youth, coupled with the ultimate biological superpower, regeneration. It challenges our understanding of development, aging, and repair by studying its secrets. The scarless ceiling, the versatile cells, the finely tuned molecular signals. We learn not only about this unique salamander, but also about the fundamental principles of life and the potential hidden within our own biology. But its story is also a cautionary tale. We must work to protect the fragile ecosystems that allow such wonders to evolve and persist. The axolotl has so much left to teach us if we can ensure it has a future. Thanks for exploring this incredible creature with me today. What would you choose? Eternal youth or regeneration? Let me know in the comments.
April 22nd, Earth Day. A day when people around the world go the extra mile to care for our delicate planet. A day to remember to recycle, to drive your Prius, to reduce your carbon footprint. And a day where I like to go around telling everyone I see, fuck the Earth. I'm Jack English, and I paid for this ad to tell you about a new and better holiday, April 23rd. Fuck the Earth Day. In the past several years, the Bush administration has cast a lot of good doubt on liberal media myths like deforestation and global warming. And as a true patriotic American, I blindly follow what my wise elected leaders tell me. So on April 23rd, don't worry about what the hippie alarmists are saying, and do what makes you feel good. Leave your lights on. Drive a Hummer. Pour oil on a duck. Remember, global warming is just a theory, like evolution or the metric system. And come on, if the globe is so warm, why was it so cold this winter? In my opinion, the Earth's gone a bit soft these past few years. What we need to do is slap it around a bit. Make Earth our bitch. What's the worst thing that can happen? We flood some cities and destroy the food chain? Learn to swim and eat fucking rocks, people. Swim and eat rocks. Happy Fuck the Earth Day.